We got a fun one today with the Panzer BPA12 Bullpup shotgun here, and right away it gets ultra high marks for cool factor. If you're familiar with the Steyr AUG, and who wouldn't be from iconic movies like Die Hard, best Christmas movie ever, by the way, then yeah, you notice right away this one takes a lot from the Steyr AUG, up in that cool factor. We're gonna play around with this one a little today and try to answer a few questions. Now, how heavy is the Panzer BPA12? Well, she's a sturdy gal. She comes in somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 pounds. For me, that seems like a lot, but you've got to keep in mind too that with the Bullpup package, you've got a little bit different center of gravity on this thing, and then also your balance point, your leverage, gonna be different as well. You do have the flip down forward grip that helps you to get in nice and snug as well. So the 9 pounds overall, not too terribly bad. Now, before we get to the next question, quick note on the Pro. I've been using the Axle stuff for a while now. I've had the original GSX, the 2.0s. Now I'm testing out the 3.0s. I've never really given the X cores much thought here, but I've been using these the last few weeks, and these little earbuds are absolutely amazing. I'm really sad that I slept on these for all this time. So how is recoil on the Panzer BPA12? A lot of people will tell you that Bullpup shotguns tend to have a little more recoil. As far as me, the jury is kind of out on that. So what I'm gonna do is a little comparison here and just let you be the judge. Got my Mossberg 590, pretty standard shotgun, 2 3/4 inch buckshot. We're gonna run through this thing, and then we'll compare this to that Panzer. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, for comparison, same 2 3/4 inch buckshot through the BPA12. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So what's the manual of arms like on the BPA12? Starting up front, we've got, of course, our little fold down grip. Moving backwards here, we've got our charging handle right here. Then underneath that, we have, of course, our safety. We'll talk about the trigger in just a second. Moving on back, you've got this little lever right here. This is an interesting little lever because that moves the feed ramp up and down. It's part of the disassembly process for, you know, cleaning, maintenance, things like that. Moving back, you've got the bolt catch right here, and then you've got 3 different mag releases, best I can tell, on this thing. You've got one on this side, one on the opposite side, and my favorite is the one right here at the bottom, which is really handy, really quick to get to. So what's the trigger like on the Panzer BPA12? Triggers on Bullpups, not really known to be that great across the board, and one of my issues when it comes to just having an affinity or liking for a Bullpup, and it just has to do with the mechanics of it, really nothing more. Now, unfortunately, we do not have Neuralink yet, so we do not have field of vision. Best I can do is just show you this trigger. So let's show you the brake here. Again, it's not that bad. Here is the brake right there. Not a very heavy trigger pull at all. And then if we cycle it, we've got right there is our reset. Again, not bad for this thing, and the weight is not that bad. It is a little gritty feeling, but again, that has to do with the design of the Bullpup more so than this particular Bullpup here. Let's talk a little bit about optics and the BPA12. Now, the first thing to keep in mind, this is a shotgun, so you do want an optic capable of handling a 12-gauge shotgun. But you've got a longer rail up top, and then at the 45-ish degree mark there, you've got a little shorter pick rail. So you could run any combination of red dot and traditional sighter scope, laser maybe on the side, or maybe you want to go irons on top with a red dot or something on the side. That would be fine too. I've opted to go with a True Glow tube style red dot sight, just because it holds a little more true to the style of the AUG and the way that the profile or silhouette looks traditionally with the AUG rifles, and of course just running a cheap flashlight on the side.